Hi guys, welcome to this video. The purpose of this pick a card reading is to draw your attention to the things that you're supposed to be learning because of quarantine, or those lessons that are coming your way as a result of this crazy world event that we're all going through right now. So we have 4 decks to choose from. It's great if you take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and take a few deep breaths or close your eyes. And then we have group 1 on the left, then 2, 3, and 4. And I will say there's some juicy stuff in here. I wasn't expecting some of it. There's a couple that are love related, which was, surprising but fun. So go ahead and choose which one you're drawn to, and if it doesn't resonate, you can always pick another one. Okay, so you guys have selected group 1. Group 1 is this clear crystal quartz. And I do apologize, I don't think all of the cards will be in focus throughout the reading, because there are a lot of cards and my setup isn't the best. I live in a dorm room. It's kind of a disaster. The lighting is bad, so I will make sure that you guys can see them, each individual deck, as they come out, but once we've gone through different decks, they might get put away or they might get pushed back and out of focus. So, alright, here's my hand. Okay, so we'll start off. What are your lessons in quarantine? What's quarantine about for you? We've got the Soulmates card, New Life, Fork in the Road, okay, Y in reverse, okay, and Peace. Oh, well, that is nice. All right, so soulmates. I'm thinking maybe in quarantine you've had to think about who your real friends are and who's important to you. I think a lot of people have been experiencing that, where now that we can't see each other in person, maybe you're finding out who's real and who's there for you and who cares about you, who's checking in with you. And maybe you've come to the realization that, like, a lot of your friends, they were situational friends, if you know what I mean. Like, they weren't friends that you resonate with anymore, or they don't click with you anymore, and maybe you didn't realize that until you were away from them. And so I'm thinking that maybe, post-quarantine, new world, I think maybe there's new life in store for you when it comes to your friend groups and the people that you're surrounded with, coworkers or whatever. Fork in the road, I think you're having to make a decision maybe about the people that are in your life. Maybe you've been thinking about ditching your friends for a long time, but you haven't. And I don't know, why? What you should start questioning what has been holding you back from making this decision. Because I think if you make the decision to let go of certain people, you're going to see a rebirth and you're going to feel a lot of peace. There's going to be new people entering your life that probably do more for you than anyone that you're holding on to. This could also be romantic. I'm not getting a super romantic feeling about it, but could also be about a romantic partner that you're holding on to. And there's a fork in the road. You're coming to the point where you have to decide if you're going to stay with them or leave them. And you need to question, like, why are you with this person, or why are you with these friends? What is keeping you there? Is it worth staying in the relationship for? Okay, so I'm just going to push these to the back here. Okay. It's a little crooked, I'm sorry. Alright, next deck is a fairies deck. First card, everything's okay. Okay, wow. Alright, goodbye to the old, hello to the new. And we have debt paid off. Alright. Okay, so immediately my attention goes to debt paid off. I feel like maybe you guys financially weren't doing very well before quarantine, and you're probably not doing well now because a lot of people are struggling right now. But I get the feeling that this is like an important financial situation for you to go through, important financial growth or learning. Like, maybe you're learning how to manage your finances better, or maybe you're going to know how to save better after this. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. Like, if you had a habit of making impulsive purchases, maybe you're letting go of that and you're moving on from that. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. This could be about that. This could also be about the people in your life. hello to the new. I feel like there's such a new essence coming to you guys. You guys are getting a new, like, wave of life, of people, of situations. Everything's okay. I think a lot of people in quarantine are very scared and it feels like the world is ending, but I think Spirit wants you to know that everything is okay. You can calm down. There's going to be peace. You're going to feel peace again. It's not going to be chaotic forever, okay? There's going to be new things in your life. Maybe things feel stale right now. Things haven't been going anywhere because of what's going on, but I think there's going to be a big change for that. Heart chakra, all right. Parents, oh shit, yep, I feel that. Am I not supposed to cuss on YouTube? I don't actually know. I should probably just try not to. Vacuum away fear, all right. That's great, goes right under everything's okay. That's nice. Earth angel, yes, okay. Heal away addictions. Okay, right underneath debt paid off. Okay, I'm going to start with that. Heal away addictions. Now, this could mean a lot of types of things. This could be alcohol. This could be drugs. This could be the addiction to spending money, like materialism. You know, thinking that you're gaining a sort of happiness from purchasing things. Debt paid off. Heal away addictions. I think vacuum away fear. It can also be an addiction to fear. I think a lot of that is coming out in people right now because of coronavirus. People are addicted to the news and what's the latest news about the virus and what can we be scared about today. And I just think that's fear is really powerful, but we can vacuum it away. This says call upon archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you. If you don't believe in angels, that's okay, but you can pray to whatever you want to take away your fear, or do some meditation around fear. Healing away addictions. It could be food, it could be money, it could be alcohol, drugs again. Parents and heart chakra. I feel this one, okay? I think you are opening your heart to your parents. You're just doing some healing around your parents, I feel. Maybe you've been having to live with them during this time in quarantine, and maybe things have been drawn to your attention that needed healing around this situation. A lot of us have pain associated with our parents, our moms, our dads, and when you are healing your heart chakra, a lot of that stuff's going to come up because that's, what dictates how open you are to receiving love, giving love. And if you had trauma with your parents, issues with your parents in the past, it can be hard to open up to other people or to receive love from other people because that model of how you do it wasn't a good one from your parents. So that's a good important note. Maybe you've been having to work with that energy recently because you are in quarantine. Maybe you're at home, or maybe you've been scared for your family, and you're scared for your parents and you're having to deal with that fear, but they're telling you everything's okay. Don't be afraid. You can ask for help. We've also got Earth Angel. You are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. I think maybe some of you guys don't realize your power yet, or you're just waking up to some sort of spiritual meaning to life. I don't think that all of you knew. I think maybe you were in a shitty situation. Again, there I am cussing again. I don't know if I should do that. Maybe you've been in a situation where things just felt hopeless, and why would you think that you are a light worker? Well, let me tell you, you are a light worker. If you're watching this video, you are a light worker. Honestly, I believe that everybody is a light worker, but especially there are those of us who are waking up earlier than others, and we're here to see light, and we're here to bring love to the world, to teach Earth about love. That's a lovely message. I think maybe you guys are stepping into this, and this is why you have to heal this addiction, because as an Earth Angel, you're sensitive, you're caring, you're empathic, and it's really easy for things to get you down that don't get down normal people. I personally have that experience. I'm very sensitive to food, and a lot of people, I see them and I'm like, I don't know how they eat all that stuff or do all that stuff, all that sugar, because for me it makes me sick. I'm just really sensitive, and that was an addiction of mine, sugar addiction. That's always been a problem for me, and I know that there are other addictions like that for other people: sugar, alcohol, food, money, maybe it's negative speech, talking bad to yourself. There's some sort of addiction you need to heal because you're so sensitive and you're here for love, and you can't do this to the best of your ability if you're having addictions and being bogged down. Your treasure is at hand. You have what it takes. Oh. And you've got time. Okay, I'm gonna put these 3 up here. Your treasure is at hand. You have what it takes. And you've got time. Okay. So I think you have what it takes could really lead back to this idea of addiction or to the idea of healing with your parents. You had the power to do what you need to do here, and maybe you haven't always believed in yourself, or maybe you feel like you need to rush through it, like you're not healing fast enough, or you're not learning fast enough, you're not growing fast enough. But baby, you've got time. You've got time. You have so much to look forward to, and you don't need to rush. Like, everything is happening at the speed that it needs to happen at. Your treasure is at hand. Whatever it is you're healing from, you're learning about, you're getting there. Don't worry. You're making progress. You have what it takes. You've got the time to do it. Yeah. Your treasure is at hand. It is coming to you. Everything is okay. Next deck. All right. Transform with the butterflies. Nice. Okay. Nice. Just put that there. Transform. Oh, this is this. Release. Okay. And positive-minded people. Okay, positive-minded people. I feel like that goes back to the idea of the soulmates card, calling in new life, new people. Maybe you've been around people who are negative and don't make you feel good about yourself, but that's going to change. You're calling in your people that are going to lift you up. And it could even be other earth angels, other spiritual people who, you know, like you, watch pick a card readings and whatever it is that you do, meditate, whatever. Transform. I do think you are transforming. I think it has to do with this treasure, with what you have, what it takes. Maybe you're healing your relationship with your parents and you're working on your heart chakra, you're opening your heart. You're transforming. You're not going to be the same person after this. Okay, you're going to be experiencing peace. I love this card. This is just 100% through and through a positive card to get. Everything is okay. Hello to the new. You're transforming. You're not going to be the same person after this. You're healing, okay? And release. Part of that healing. You've got to release. You've got to let go, okay? You've got to let go of the fear. You've got to let go of the things you're addicted to. You've got to let go of the mindset that you're in debt, that you don't have enough. You got to release, especially if it's about your parents. If there's trauma work around your parents you need to do, a lot of that is letting go. It's surrendering. It's possibly forgiving. That's what the heart chakra is about. Heart chakra, you know how to forgive. And you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. You're not forgiving someone so they can feel better. You're forgiving someone so that you don't have to hold on to what happened anymore. Okay? And here we've got the last 2 decks. So the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Yes, okay. You guys are integrating something. This is from the transformation, the release. There's something coming about for you that you're just having to work for, and it's going to be worth it. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. That could be about your parents, too. Find a common ground with your family. Perspective is also about knowing, like, what is important here. Recognizing what to get upset about, what is worth your time and energy, and what can you just let go of. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay. And I'm sorry. Defenselessness, riding past wrongs, and uprooting. Okay. I remember I'm sorry. Maybe the issues that you're working through are a past life deal for you. You've dealt with this before, or you're remembering things about your old life that are affecting you now, okay? And maybe you've been really hard on yourself. You need to forgive yourself. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. You're uprooting from this old pain that you've established, okay? The debt, the addictions. You're saying I'm sorry to your spirit in a way. Because you're starting to remember, you're waking up to who you really are, which is an earth angel. You're activating. It's time for integration. Okay? And maybe perspective is also, it's about forgiving yourself, like realizing that the things that you've done to yourself that you don't like, or how you've treated yourself, it's okay. You can let it go. You can forgive yourself. Why are you holding it against yourself still? The debt is paid off, sweetie. You can let go of behaviors that are blocking you and making you feel bad. All right, that's beautiful. Unbound, yep. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Yep. Past lives. Okay. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Now this is my card. My name is Maya, which is one of the sisters of the Pleiades, and that's just, I always get that card when I use cards from this deck for myself, so. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Okay. So I really feel like you guys are waking up into your power. You're waking up into who you are. Maybe you've been denying yourself a long time and you weren't ready to accept who you are. But now it's coming. You're remembering, and you're having to forgive yourself for maybe how you've behaved in the past. But unbound, that's talking about ending contracts, ending patterns that you've held for this lifetime, for the last few lifetimes. That can also be about money, letting go of patterns that you've been addicted to. Pleiades, that goes right back to Earth Angel. You are a light worker. You are not just here to do what everyone else is doing. You're here because you're uplifting humanity. And to uplift humanity, you have to start with yourself. You have to start with your working on yourself. That's how you become able to help other people. Where are you being called to journey to? Okay? What is your soul's purpose? What is your life mission? I feel like maybe you guys are just now starting to work on this and just now starting to progress towards it, to wake up to it. And you're being asked, where should you go? Where can you best serve? How can you channel and uplift humanity? I think that's a really good reading, you guys. I get a really good feeling. You guys are stepping into your power. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but that's just what keeps popping back into my head. You're transforming. Maybe you're going through a hard time, and especially right now with quarantine, but I think you guys are going to come out of this better for it. Okay? You have what it takes. You've got time. You're remembering. All right, well, that's all I have for you guys. Group 1, thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please comment below. I'd love to see if anyone relates to what I have to say about, this reading. And thank you so much. Hi, this is group 2. We have here the moss agate. It's a very beautiful stone. All right, let's get started here. First of all, I don't have that much room, so warning, I am going to probably lay the cards over each other at a certain point because there's not a lot of space here, and I want you guys to be able to see all of them in screen, so that's just a warning. My setup is pretty bad. I live in a dorm room, the lighting isn't great, and you'd probably laugh if you saw how I was sitting right now to film this, but that's fine. So let's get right into it. Alright, for the first card, cut your cords. All right. Put that up here. Throat chakra. Goddess. And crown chakra. Okay. So, lessons from quarantine, lessons about quarantine. I think, cut your cords. Okay. Your energy is being used up by other people. And that is just the truth here. Cut your cords. So, okay, I do get the feeling that maybe this is about friends or people that haven't been treating you right. Because throat chakra, we have speaking your truth. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Maybe you don't stand up for yourself, and you're being pushed to do this. We have goddess, which is, you can be a boy, girl, or whatever else, and it doesn't matter. It's about embracing your divine feminine energy, which is about your intuition and your ability to receive, okay? Crown chakra. Your angels are sending you ideas, and so usually these are like those spontaneous aha moments when you realize something, or when you think of something, and it can be an idea or it can be a realization, and those are answers to your prayers, or those are answers to your nagging thoughts or nagging questions. If you have a nagging thought that, oh, I shouldn't be treated like this, and I deserve to be treated better, but you push that aside because you think, I don't want to get rid of these people, or, it's not that bad, I'm overreacting. Don't think like that, okay? You are right. You deserve to be treated better. You are a goddess. You are a goddess, okay? Speaking your truth. Take back your energy, okay? Okay. All right, we got prepare to be astounded. Don't be misled, okay? There's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. All right, that again makes me think of the crown chakra. And love in spite of it all. Okay. So, all right. Prepare to be astounded. I think if you do start speaking your truth, you're going to be shocked at how the world falls around you. Because I don't think, most people think that, people will reject them if they're their authentic selves, if they speak their truth, if they're not afraid to be who they are. But I think you'd be surprised to see how the world will fall around you and what will be, delivered upon you because you're being you. Don't be misled. Don't give into that fear. Or if there are, this reading could be for a lot of people, so if this doesn't apply to you, take what you can. But I do get the feeling that maybe there's been toxic people in your life, or people who don't appreciate you, that are taking your energy. Don't be misled. Don't fall back into it if you know that that's what's happening, okay? If you know that they're taking advantage of you, don't allow yourself to trick yourself into thinking, well, it's just me and I need to calm down, because there's a deeper reason for each of your questions. I think if you've been asking yourself, like, well, why can't I have this? Or why would they treat me like this when I treat them so much better? There's a deeper reason, okay? There's a reason at hand here. They don't deserve you. The questions, deeper reason for each of your questions, this could also have to do with divine ideas, like the crown chakra card. Maybe awakening to who you are and speaking your truth means doing something you've been afraid to do. And these divine ideas, you've been hearing them and you've just been like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. But prepare to be astounded. If you've had an idea, like you want to start posting covers of you singing, or you want to make an art account on Instagram, or you want to write a book, okay, prepare to be astounded. If you follow and you speak your truth and you're doing it out of authenticity, like, there are deeper reasons for why you've been asking, like, oh, should I do this, okay? Follow through, seek it out, and love in spite of it all. What do we have on the back here? Before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, and the first to get back up. The first to remember that it all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. Okay, so to love in spite of it all. Maybe you've been treated badly, and a lot of people, when they leave those kind of relationships, they're scared to open up to anyone else. Or they don't love themselves anymore because they think something was wrong with them. But this card is telling you, like, no, it's not about you, and don't hold back because you've been burned, okay? Keep loving. in spite of everything that has happened. All right, let's get to the next. Message in a bottle. Okay. Yang. All right. Yeah, okay. The tribe. Between worlds. I'm running out of space. Nice. Okay. There's a lot from this deck for you. Not for you. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here. Not for you. And round. All right. Okay. All right. This gives me, yes. Okay. Again, here we have the tribe between worlds. Okay. You guys have been holding on to people that are not for you. They are not meant for you. Or maybe this is a situation that you know is not for you. It could be a job. It could be a lifestyle. It's not for you. And you've been going round and round thinking like, oh, like you've considered getting out of the situation, out of these relationships, but then you come back and you're like, no, it's fine. I'll just keep going. But honestly, you have the power. Round and round is about having the power to step out of these situations or these patterns that you know. Like once you're aware of what's going on, you are actually so much stronger than you know because now you have the power to change it, okay? Message in a bottle, I just think this is like one of the biggest messages. Yang is about taking action. It's time to take action. Between worlds is about being in a transitionary stage, okay? So you're in the middle of one situation going into the next. And this could be, like personally, when I get this card, one of the times was like my summer before leaving for college. I was in that weird place where you're done with high school and you're already thinking about where you want to go next, but you just have to sort of hang around and wait. And it's just this awkward transitionary time. And sometimes that can be so hard to get through because all you want is to be in the next place and to be gone of the old place, but you're really in the middle, okay? But not for you. There is something that is a big message and you know what it's about. I have a feeling that you guys know what it's about and you've already been thinking about this and it's time to take action. Like Yang, it's time to take action. Yang is the opposite of Yin, which is all about taking action, being proactive. The tribe, I really feel like if you guys follow through after this transitionary time, you're gonna be finding your real people. So if this was about friends for you and this was about not like wanting to leave behind friends that didn't fit for you, I think you're gonna be finding people who really resonate with you once you make that move. Once you recognize it's not for you, you can step out of the situation. A lot of hand movements are happening here. Okay, let's see what else we got. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. All right. The Seas of Mintanka. I don't know how to say that. Mintaka? Yeah, sure. Seeing potential. Bringing unconscious to light. The Courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Okay. And oh god, this is a Welsh word. I've actually looked up how to pronounce it before and I don't remember. Hyrath, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Oh, this card makes me just feel it in my heart. I get that card a lot. That is a big starseed card. Or, once you start waking up to your divinity, you realize how hard it is to be on Earth. And maybe you've always felt like this longing for home and you didn't realize it's because you're used to being in perfect harmony with the universe and now you're in our like three-dimensional reality where everything is fear and it's rough. It's a rough transition, but you have the power to do it. I just want to put that out there just as a little side note. But Portal, I do think this has to do with Between Worlds. This is after your transition. Doors are opening, okay? You're going to start making decisions about what you want and about who you want to spend your time with. Maybe for a long time it's felt like you couldn't leave this situation or these relationships because there was nowhere else to go or nothing else to do. But I think that is not true anymore. Doors are opening for you, okay? And then seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. So you're starting to see potential in situations. Maybe you're getting more excited about the future now. If there's been lies you've been telling yourself, that's really starting to come to your attention. And you're not able to deny the truth anymore, okay? The courageous peony, that's you. Yes, that's you. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So if this is about your throat chakra, about speaking your truth, about being a goddess, about stepping into your power, let yourself be seen, be who you are. That's going to attract your tribe more than you even know. More than you even know. Okay? And then we have the longing for home, homesick for the stars. Maybe you felt like for a long time that nobody understands you. And that's another thing a lot of starseeds, a lot of like rainbow children, whatever you want to call them, feel like there is nobody on earth who could ever understand how you feel, because maybe you don't even totally understand how you feel. And I think maybe this card is just to give you a little bit of validation in that. If it's been really hard to feel like, you can find people who fit with you, I just want you to know that it's not impossible. There is your tribe out there, and the fastest and most honorable way to bring them to you is by being yourself and being who you are. And that can be really scary, but I see that you guys have the courage to do it. You're the courageous peony. You have the courage to do it. You can let yourself be seen, which is honestly one of the most brave things that I think people do. And we act like everybody is doing it, but that's not true. A lot of people are not themselves, and they're doing what they think other people want. Whew, okay. Okay. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns. Healing. Rewriting the future. Play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be too serious. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? I hate the word niggle. Don't like that. The ever-unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love that card. Okay. So whatever. Okay. I love this. One of my favorite quotes that I've sort of taken from this card is, life is happening for you, not to you. Okay. You're not powerless. You're not at the hands of some crazy universe or God or whatever, okay? We're all working together on this one, all right? We're all here together on this one, okay? You need to stop taking things so seriously. You need to play, okay? And a play card, what counters as play? Doing something healthy for yourself, loving for yourself. Maybe that's reading your favorite book. Maybe that's dancing, singing. I don't think people realize the power that dancing and singing have for having fun. And you know what? Do it by yourself if you're embarrassed. Okay, no one else needs to see. I mean, I know that you guys are courageous and you guys can let yourself be seen, but if the best way for you to have fun is to do it alone, then do it alone, okay? And trust the niggle. I really feel, God, I hate that word. I gotta come up with something else I'm just gonna cross it out on there and put something else there. Okay, this goes back to message in a bottle, yang. You already know what this is about. Trust the niggle. There's been something in your mind. Maybe that's the divine idea. Maybe that's you need to cut your cords. It's not for you. Maybe you already have known that something wasn't for you and you've been putting it off. But you need to trust yourself on this one. You're not wrong. Whatever you've been thinking, you're right. And you know yourself more than you think you do. Okay? Breaking the chain, a great card, a great family card, a great healing card. Okay? And this can apply to a lot of things, okay? Maybe in your family, people have always sacrificed themselves in relationships that weren't for them. Maybe they've gone round and around and they've never left the situations that were bad for them. But you're not going to be the same, okay? You are the person who is looking back and... this isn't in focus, I'm sorry. Like that? Okay. You are the person who's looking back behind you, and you're actively choosing to do something different than those who have come before you, okay? You know your worth, you're learning your worth more than they ever have, and you have the courage to make a change that people, maybe your family or other people around you, have never made, okay? You're not sacrificing yourself in relationships anymore, okay? If it's not for you, it's not for you, and you have the courage to step away. That's wonderful. All right. Emotional healing. Yes, that goes perfectly with break the chain. Okay. Let go. Patience, please. And assertiveness. That goes perfect with yang. Okay. So, there is healing taking place. We see it here. We know it. It's going to be around whatever situation is not for you, I imagine. I really feel like I'm getting a lot of feelings about family and about friends. This could also be romantic, but I'm not getting that vibe super strong. But it is a possibility here. There's going to be healing around it. Your heart chakra is healing. Your throat chakra is healing when you speak your truth, okay? But you need to let go. I don't know what you're holding on to, if it's the people, the situation, the feeling bad about yourself, but you need to surrender, okay? Once you relax, the things that you want, the people you want are going to be more attracted into your life faster. Patience, please. This could also just mean that transitionary period, it's going to take a little while. That healing, it's going to take a little while. And it's going to be worth it. You are going to be astounded, prepare to be astounded. We already saw that. Like, it's going to be better than you think, but there is always sometimes an awkward stage where things are painful, and you know what? Life has its ups and downs. We can't always be up, and that's just true, unfortunately. And I think, we do start to realize, though, that the downs aren't really that bad once you get the up, okay? That's sort of how I feel. But being assertive, stand up for your beliefs, and only say yes if you really want to. That could also be about breaking the chain. Maybe your family is people pleasers. Maybe your mom or your dad, they always say yes, even though they want to say no. And you've learned to do that too, because that's what happens. And now you're learning how to speak your truth and say fuck no if you want to say no. Okay, maybe I shouldn't cuss. Okay. You're learning how to say no. Just straight up. You're learning to stand up for what you believe in, okay? This is our last deck of cards here. Respect, nice. Vibration, Hidden blessings. Reawaken. And commit to happiness. Oh. All right. Okay. Respect. I love that card. It's beautiful. She is glowing. It's right on top of the goddess card. That is perfect. Okay. So, respect. That's about learning that you're worth it. You're good enough. You're gaining a new respect for yourself. You're taking care of yourself. And that's a reward. That's a side effect. That's the benefit of being authentic. And leaving the situations behind that don't work for you, that aren't in alignment for you. When you take steps to be you, when you take steps to do what is right for you, you are benefiting so much, and that it shows how much you love and respect yourself. Okay? Maybe you've thought I don't love myself, I don't know how. But honestly, you don't have to know how, okay? You don't have to know how. Just by making choices that are for you, or making choices that are true to you, that is an act of self-love, whether you realize it or not, okay? Vibration. Your vibration is rising, okay? And maybe that's when you leave behind, when you let go, and when you heal all these old things that you don't need anymore, okay? Your vibration is rising, and that's going to attract people who match you, all right? And that could also be why these situations, they don't have to be toxic friends. They don't have to be a toxic work life, but that could also be why those things just aren't aligned with you anymore. They're not bad, but they don't match your vibration. We actively attract things that match us where we're at. And if you have been awakening and lifting and rising up, and the things around you have stayed the same, then it's not going to be congruent anymore. It's not going to work. Your vibration is too high, okay? And that's not that the other people are bad, but they're just not in alignment with you anymore. And there are new things you can attract into your life, okay? Hidden blessings. I almost forgot that this reading was about quarantine, okay? But this is a great card to bring back for that topic. Hidden blessings. I think there are hidden blessings for all of us in the current situation. And I don't say that to minimize the intenseness, the pain, all of the feelings that are going on, the fear. But I do think that behind everything, there is a good side, and I do think right now there are a lot of hidden blessings that people aren't realizing. So that's how I'm taking this card. Maybe from these bad situations, there are going to be hidden blessings with these people that you're leaving behind or whatever. It's going to be hard. You have to acknowledge that. That's true. Healing is really hard. It's always hard to be true to yourself. It's always, it gets easier, but especially at first it's hard. But there's going to be something, a reward about it that maybe you don't know right now and that you're not seeing. It seems like it's like, oh, that's like the hardest thing I could do, but actually there's going to be a huge benefit for you, which I think that's just straight up true, but maybe you're not realizing that. Reawaken. Okay, so maybe you've been denying yourself for a long time, and now you're waking up to who you are and what you want. And yeah, you're committing to happiness. I love this as a final card for you guys. By choosing to leave behind situations that don't work for you, you're like respecting yourself. You're committing to yourself. You're saying that you deserve better, okay? And I love that. I love that for you guys. There is going to be some slow periods, the patience please card, the transition card, but overall, if you commit to your happiness, there are hidden blessings. You're waking up to who you are. Your vibration is rising. You love yourself. Life is happening for you, not to you. Okay, yeah, group 2, this is a great reading. I really feel like you guys are coming into your power, and I've said that a lot. I said that in the first group too, but I feel like that's a lot of people right now, is the situation is waking people up to who they are, and it's beautiful, and there's a lot to let go of, but you're totally capable of doing this, okay? Everything's okay with you guys. All right. Thank you, group 2. If this resonated for you, please comment below. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, guys. All right. So you guys have picked group 3, which is this little amethyst here. Like I've told the other groups, my setup here is not amazing, so the lighting isn't great, and, the lighting's okay, but in my room in general, the lighting is bad, so I'm kind of in a weird position right now doing these card readings, but I'm going to try and make sure you can see most of the cards. They're probably going to become overlaid with each other, so they're all on the screen, but I will try and make sure that you guys see them as they come out, so that you guys can get a good idea of what's going on here. So we'll get started. So first we have Seek Seclusion. Isn't that what we're all doing right now? Okay, and then we have Ruminate. Grateful. Unconditional love. Acceptance. Kindness. These are good. Okay. And strength. Wow. All right. So, to start off with Seek Seclusion, I get the feeling that this, maybe you're some of those people where this break has been, okay. First of all, I think this break has been good for everyone in certain ways, but I get the feeling that you as a group, seeking seclusion, this break from life, this sacred gap, as some might call it, is going to be really beneficial if it hasn't already been. I think this break is really important for you guys. Ruminate. This break is giving you guys a lot of time to think about things. Maybe unconditional love. Maybe this break has given you time to figure out how to love yourself more, how to be grateful for the things that you have. Maybe because, so much is taken away from us right now and we can't go out and we can't see the people we normally see. Maybe you're getting a new gratitude. You're gaining a new gratitude for the people in your life, a new gratitude for all of the things that you normally have access to. Maybe you're learning how to accept yourself, because I get the feeling here that you guys are kind and you are strong, and you need to love yourself unconditionally for these reasons. You need to accept yourself for these reasons, okay? Or maybe you're learning your strength, you're realizing your strength for the first time because of this quarantine, and you're realizing the power of kindness, okay? Okay, let's see what else we've got here. God box, okay, that has to do with worries. Put that there. Ear chakras, all right. base chakra, and Archangel Raphael. Okay, so I'm sensing that you guys have some healing to do here. You guys have worries. God Box is about finding a channel for your worries, all right? I know there's so much to worry about right now. It feels that way at least, but there needs to be a way that you can find somehow to let this stuff go, because it's weighing you down. You're strong enough to deal with what's happening, and you need to know that, okay? And you have healing surrounding you, okay? This is the image that's also on the back of the cards. It's a big deal for this deck, Archangel Raphael. This healing angel is with you and supporting your healing work, okay? Base chakra. So the message on this card is choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. So this is a card about manifestation. If you want to manifest a good life for yourself, you need to choose positive thoughts to describe your life, okay? You need to think positively and not think negatively, okay? And that's maybe why they want you to start thinking about your worries and writing them down and like finding a way to have an outlet for them, because if you're worrying a bunch, you're not thinking positively about your situation, and it makes it so much harder to manifest and attract a good life and good situations, good career, good finances if you're constantly thinking negatively about them, okay? And then ear chakras, this simply can mean that like your angels have been trying to talk to you, whether that's through music, so ear chakras is really cool. It's a really cool and interesting kind of divine guidance. So that can just be like you flip on the radio and there's a phrase immediately that draws your attention and that has its own meaning to you, or you're listening to music and the lyrics just resonate so strongly. So that's about, the divine sending you little messages, and through the things that you can hear, music, podcasts, television, radio, whatever it is, you probably know what it is when it's happening, or like if you've had this happen to you before, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, then keep your eyes and your ears open. Keep your ears open, and maybe you'll start to notice messages around you that normally would fly by you. Okay, observer. Co-create, yes, that's about the base chakra. You're creating your reality. You have a role in serendipity. Oh my god, this is a great card to get. Okay. Chop wood. All that glitters. I wonder how that's gonna fit in here. A leg up. And breathe. Okay. Oh, you've been worrying, haven't you? You've been worrying, and that's fine. A lot of people have been worrying, and a lot of people are scared right now, but I'm getting the message here. Breathe. You guys need to calm down. It's gonna be okay. Sorry, my phone. Here's my phone. This is my microphone. So, you guys need to calm down. You need to breathe. You need to choose positive thoughts. It's going to be okay. All right, observing and co-creating. So co-creating, again, the positive thoughts. You are creating your reality, and a lot of people don't realize the role that they play and that how powerful they are, that they can create the world around them just by choosing their thoughts and observing. So maybe you're being asked to look into what are your thought patterns. How do you think about yourself? How do you think about your situations in the world? And maybe you need to change that. Maybe you need to start thinking more positively. Let's see, serendipity. Serendipity is an extremely lucky card to get. That is a very good sign that good things are coming. Chop wood is about going through the daily motions and sticking with, your daily routines and waiting for things to manifest. So if you just keep going along and you keep doing your normal stuff, all your due diligence, taking care of yourself, meditating maybe, breathing practices, good luck can come to you, okay? But all that glitters is about the mask over things. So sometimes it's about deception, about the things that you think you want not being what they really are. So maybe that's why you're observing, okay? If there's something that you want, take some time to think about it and look into it, because not everything is always as it seems. All that glitters could also mean that you're being denied something. Rejection is God's protection type thing. You're being denied something, but it's good, okay? And there's still going to be a lot of luck for you, all right? Just keep doing what you do, and things will be lucky for you. You may not get what you thought you wanted, but it might end up being better. It probably will end up being better than what you thought. A leg up, don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? Whether that's from your family, your friends, your romantic partner. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You're not in this alone, okay? It's okay to ask for help. A little boost. Okay. If they loved you once, they still do. Oh, dang. Karma's on your side. You're being watched by loving eyes. Oh my gosh. There's a little romance going. I go where you go. Okay. If they loved you once, they still do. So, maybe, I don't want to jump into this too soon and say that this could be about an ex, but I think if I do say that, then some of you that will resonate with you. If they loved you once, they still do. You're being watched by loving eyes. Maybe you thought something was over. All that glitters. Maybe you thought something was done, but that's not how it actually is. That's how you thought it was, but that's deceptive, okay? They still have feelings for you. They didn't stop loving you. They're still watching you, and they are still committed in a way. I go where you go, okay? Like, they would follow you. Chop wood. You've just been doing your regular old routine. Maybe you haven't even been thinking. Maybe you haven't been observing this. But, once you slow down and you observe and you look around, you might realize that you're still being watched by loving eyes, and karma's on your side. So I actually think this is a positive thing, and that could go with the serendipity. I think maybe this is a positive thing, like a relationship is not over. What is the reverse message here? If you could read all the minds that I read, hear all the prayers that I hear, and beat all the hearts that I beat, I wonder if you'd even believe how often you're thought of, talked about, and fallen in love with. It's payback time. Okay, so, maybe you're not realizing how much you're being thought of here. Like, the people that used to be in your life and that loved you. Okay, let's get more cards out here because I am curious about this. Oh my god, okay, love life. That's the first card that I pull after that. Okay, this is totally about a love life romance connection right now. I'm surprised. Okay, your desire is within reach. Whom do you need to forgive? Oh my god. Okay, wow. Pregnancy. Oh shit, don't freak out. That can be okay. We'll get into that. And dietary change. Okay, that's just like a nice little side note here. All right. Okay, love life. Okay, if they loved you once, they still do. This is about a love connection. Oh my gosh. Okay, so your desire is within reach. So I do get the feeling this is probably about an ex, but it doesn't have to be. But then we have the whom do you need to forgive, which does make me think, okay, this is someone maybe you didn't date, or you did, and something happened. It says, as you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So maybe you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you need to forgive them. But your desire is within reach. If you want to be back with this person, they still love you, and they still follow you, and they are still watching you, and karma's on your side. So if this is what you want, you can have it, okay? You need to forgive, and you need to probably communicate, but I do get the feeling that this love connection could work. Pregnancy, that doesn't have to mean that you're pregnant. That can honestly just mean like a birth of something new. So maybe if you guys were together and it didn't work the first time, maybe it's going to work out this time. There's going to be something different. Dietary change. This is just I don't think that's related to the love life, but a nice note from spirit. Maybe you need to start taking care of yourself better. You need to improve your diet. That could be going vegetarian, eating more vegetables, more fruit, less processed foods, stop eating Cheetos. Like, take care of yourself, drink some water. I'm getting that feeling here. I need to drink some water right now, but like, I'm busy, so it's fine. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. I don't think as many people realize how sensitive they are and how much of a difference it makes when you take care of yourself with food and water in good ways. Okay. Warrior woman, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations and divine plan. Share your voice. Come out of your cave. Jump in. Say yes to change. Okay. Warrior woman, I love this card. If you were not afraid, what would you do? So maybe it's really scary or threatening to think about getting back with this person or getting back in this situation. But is that fear talking? Or is that what you want, okay? Maybe it's just scary, but what would you do if you weren't scared of it? What would you do if you weren't worried about what would happen, okay? I do think you guys have the power to get back in with this person. Once you forgive them, your desire is within reach. It's just about overcoming the fear of this. Seeing the light, laying foundations, divine plan. I do think there's divine timing involved with this, and that's why you have this chop wood card. You're going through your daily motions, and maybe, you've been waiting for the right moment, but it's happening. We're laying the foundations for what's to come. Share your voice. It's truly, I think it's time for you to come forward. Maybe, you're the one who messed up in the relationship, okay? And it's time for you to come forward. It's time for you to speak up. To share your voice, come out of your cave, jump in, adventure, say yes to change. It's ready to go. You're ready. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? You're ready for what's coming. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Last card, Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Okay, so jump in. Okay, we did jump in. You're not for everyone. Okay, embrace your weirdness, face your true north. I love that. I love the message. I am not for everyone. What a powerful thing to realize. Okay, maybe you think this person doesn't want you back, but if they don't like you for who you are, then that's their problem, because you are facing your true north. You're being yourself, and you're embracing yourself because you're not afraid anymore, and you're jumping in, you're saying yes, you're sharing your voice, you're being you, okay? Keep doing that. Don't change for anyone. Keep being who you are, okay? Seed the light by staying grounded. We have that breathe card. I really feel like you guys need to meditate. Stay grounded. It's hard to do right now. It's hard to be grounded with everything that's going on in the world. It's craziness, all this energy, especially if you're a starseed and you're very sensitive, empathic. Okay, but we have Inner Earth. I really feel like this goes back to quarantine. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. This isn't the end for you. There's new people, or not even new people, but new relationships from maybe the same people, or new people, new situations, new things coming for you. I do see that you're gonna get through this. I think sometimes we forget that, and that's why you need to stay grounded, and you need to meditate, and you need to breathe. Take it slow. Keep on doing what you're doing, chopping wood, but speaking your truth, slicing through fear, saying yes to change, facing your true north. Keep going. You'll survive this. Thank you so much, Group 3. I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, please comment down below. I'd love to hear it. And have a great day, you guys. Alright, hello, Group 4. My camera is about to die, so there might be a cut in the middle of this. Just a fair warning. Alright, so y'all chose this heart rock here. It's I don't actually know what kind of stone this is. I got it as a gift. It's very beautiful. So let's get right into it. First we have ask for what you want. Summer, okay. Birthday. You've got the power. Be yourself. Walk away. Oh. Healing, healed, healer. And express your individuality. Okay. So, walk away. I'm going to just start with that. I feel like there's somebody who you're with, friends, relationship, I don't know, who is unhealthy for you or doesn't work for you. They're not for you. And maybe you've known this, but you've been holding it back. But you need to leave the unhealthy situation. It says leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open. So new things will come to you as a result of you choosing yourself over a relationship or choosing yourself over a friendship. Okay. Ask for what you want. Maybe you've been thinking like, if I leave this, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who I'm going to be or what I want out of this. But you need to do some meditation around that. You need to think about that. What is it that you want? Okay? Because summer, it can become yours very soon. Summer, everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. That's what the card says. Okay? Whatever you ask for, it can come about faster than you think. All right? It's going to happen faster than you think. Birthday. That can mean it's around your birthday or a significant birthday, or that can just signify the birth of something new. Okay? You've got the power. You've got the power to walk away. You've got the power. Okay? You can do this. You need to be yourself. Okay? The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. Okay, I really feel like maybe you guys have been holding back about who you are. You need to express yourself, express your individuality. And for this situation, whatever you're walking away from, there's healing energy surrounding you and the situation, okay? Sometimes we don't want to leave people because we don't want to hurt them, but you don't realize that maybe that is what they need. Maybe that will get them to the next step of their consciousness, okay? So there's healing around this. It's not out of fear. This is like they're telling you, walk away, okay? Express who you are. Turn on your love light. Create space for new love. Oh my gosh. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. And pucker up. Oh my gosh, I could not make this up. Pucker up, buttercup. Wow. That is like full on right there. Wow. Okay. Turn on your love light. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. Turn on your love light. Okay. You need to make room, create space for new love by walking away from a situation, whether that's like you move out of a city that you've needed to leave, or you're leaving an old partner that's unhealthy for you. You're creating a space for the new love to come in. And this doesn't have to be romantic, but considering the lineup here, I'm pretty sure that it is for a lot of you. Turn on your love light. You do this by being yourself, by expressing individuality. That is like you're shining, you're glowing to other people, you're attracting new people, and you're destined for greatness, okay? You're drawing in something really good. Okay, and maybe it took quarantine for you to realize that you needed to walk away from somebody. And now you have the power to do it, and you can ask for exactly for what you want, okay? And by being yourself, you're creating space, and you're shining, and you're glowing, and you're destined for greatness, and it's coming. It's like, this isn't like some idea of love happening. Like, it's coming. Pucker up, get ready. Okay, what else we got? Imagine. Deep knowing. Loyal heart. Oh, bless. Flexible. And here and now. All right. Deep knowing. Okay. I think maybe some of you already know who this person is that we're talking about here. Whether you already know what you need to walk away from, or you know someone who you're making room for, okay? Sometimes, it feels terrible. I haven't been in this situation personally, but I definitely have had friends who are in bad toxic relationships and they meet someone new and like they can't help it. They're just so drawn to this person and they know that it's there. And maybe they're not saying that they cheated, that they do anything like that, but there's a deep knowing where when you meet somebody, you know, okay? Even if you're with someone else, sometimes you just know. Okay, and I think that for a good lot of you, maybe you already know what person you're puckering up for. Maybe you know who you're getting ready for here, okay? And you're being your true self. And that doesn't have to be, it could be someone you don't know yet, because you're still shining and you're drawing in new people. But I think once you meet this person, you probably will know, and you'll feel sure about it. Imagine, so you have this time to really think about what you want, okay? Like, if you could imagine the perfect partner, what would you want? And think about that, because you're creating that intention, okay? I got this card before I started dating my current partner, and I didn't think anyone like him could ever exist. I'm not trying to gush here, but I didn't think there could ever be anyone like that would fit for me so well. But it turns out that like I was wrong, and we worked together a lot better than I thought I could with anybody. So keep imagining, keep shooting for the stars, okay? Loyal heart, they're going to be loyal to you and you're going to be loyal to them. There's no question about it. Like, once you are with this person, there's going to be that connection. There's going to be that bond between you guys where you're not going to give up on each other, okay? Flexible, that's an interesting card to get here. I think maybe you need to keep your mind open. Keep an open mind and be flexible about your expectations. Not to say that you can't shoot for the stars because you need to, but just that, like, maybe things aren't going to unfold like you're thinking, and that could have to do with this person that you're already with or the situation you're in that you need to walk away from, okay? Maybe you just need to be flexible about the outcomes here. And here and now, this is about not living in the past and not living in the future. It's about being present in every day. So maybe, like, it's hard because you do get so excited when you see cards like this about creating space for new love and you're destined for greatness, but you also need to stay present and you need to keep living life one day at a time, just taking everything as it comes. Don't dwell too much on these past situations you're healing from, and it's good to imagine the future, but ultimately stay present, stay grounded now. Workshops and seminars, okay? Crystals. Past life issue. All right. Third eye chakra. Power animal. There's a lot for you guys from this deck, okay? Release. And cancel, clear, delete. So, workshops and seminars, crystals, past life issue. Okay, so I get the feeling that you have something to work on. It's probably a past life issue. You need to release things. It could have to do with whatever situation you were in, especially if that was a toxic one and it wasn't healthy for you. Workshops and seminars, though, you are going to be working on this, and a good way to work on this, workshop and seminars, this can really just mean, like, doing the work, like growing, so you can be watching maybe spiritual teachers on YouTube, reading a spiritual book, learning how to meditate, whatever it is, you got to start making progress, you got to start healing. Crystals are going to be specifically important during this time, because they're going to support you and help you with whatever you're working through, and you can meditate with them, surround yourself with them, whatever it is. Your third eye chakra, I think that's probably where you're working on healing. It says it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. So maybe your third eye is tight, it's closed. You don't want to see, you don't want any, like, divine guidance through there, which, that's when people have been through something really scary or really hard, especially in a past life. That's often when that happens. But you have the power to open this up, work with this, and your intuition and everything will benefit from that. okay? Power animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with the situation. So I get the feeling that you're surrounded by a lot of help when it comes to this, okay? From angels or whatever you believe in, the universe. They're behind you on this one. They're working with you on this one. It says work with Archangel Michael. So we have Archangel Michael twice here in the release and the cancel, clear, delete. That's him, and then this one talks about him. So if you do work with angels, work with him. He's going to, or him or the universe or whatever you believe in, is going to help you let go of what no longer serves you, what is no longer propelling you forward. That could be as a result of what you were in, the bad situation you were in. They want you to use positive words and thoughts, okay? Things are manifesting for you, so stay positive. Ask for help with your past thinking to help clear the effects of your past thinking, okay? It's not like, oh, well, I was negative for so long and now my life is ruined. No, okay, you can still fix it. You can still change it. It's all about what you choose and all about your intentions, okay? You can still choose to have a positive mindset. And you're going to be working on this past life stuff. You've got a lot of support. Okay, what else we got here? Mental repetition. Okay. I have a lot to say, but I'll get them all out first. Okay. Breathe. Okay. Control. Sleep. Hydrate. Okay. Nurture. Yep. All right. And receive healing. Okay. So, mental repetition, affirmations, positive thinking, choosing your thoughts, changing thought patterns. So, if you guys haven't done any affirmations, this would be a good time to start. Or even if you just do it in your head and you don't necessarily speak it out loud or write it down. I mean, those are great ways to do it, but even just actively choosing to think things in your head, like, for me, okay, let's say I have a triggering thought that makes me feel worthless or bad about myself. Just say, I am good enough in your head. I am good enough. Whatever it is, whatever works for you, okay? Mental repetition, choosing positive thoughts, okay? Breathe. Again, meditate. You need to meditate. I've told 2 groups this now, and I am so guilty of this. I don't make enough time for it, so it is hypocritical of me to say you need to meditate, because honestly, I need to meditate. But I really, really, if you guys have time for it, please do it. It will help you so tremendously, okay? So control. You need to figure out what you can let go of. You need to stop trying to micromanage everything. Maybe it's about what you want and it's about what's manifesting. It's about that person manifesting, that situation manifesting. You let go of control. It is divinely timed. It is divinely planned. You can't rush love. You can't rush that kind of stuff. So just let it happen. And all the while, you need to focus on your basic needs here. I'm seeing that you guys, maybe you're not taking care of yourselves, okay? Hydrate and sleep. Quarantine, there's no routine going on. It's really hard to take care of yourself at times because I know personally my sleep schedule's out of whack. I'm not drinking enough water. I'm not exercising enough. But this is really a call for you guys, okay? You need to get regular sleep, and you need to drink enough water, and you need to nurture yourself. And nurturing yourself can mean doing things that, are just good for you, okay? Because there's a lot of anxiety and fear right now out in the world. And if you live in that 24/7, it's going to kill you, okay? You need to do things that feed your heart, feed your hope, get you excited, okay? Maybe it's art, maybe it's reading, maybe it's watching spiritual videos on YouTube. Just do something that nurtures your soul, that makes you feel good, and receive healing. You need to let yourself be healed, okay? Maybe you're being stubborn and you don't think you're worth it, or you don't think you deserve it, or you did something bad in the past. I think maybe this is a struggle for you guys to be open to receiving love and healing, and this is a big time for you guys to work on that, okay? Dance, yes. Thinking about nurture. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Mintaken, longing for home, belonging in the original light workers. Okay, I don't know if I said that right, my bad. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, and soul tribe. Okay, dance makes me think of nurture right away. Dancing, oh, and also it makes me think of receive healing. Okay, so people don't realize how much power dancing and singing has. I mean, think about tribal humans dancing around a fire. That was like such a joyous activity in a time of a lot of fear, and I do think it's really powerful in shifting your vibration and shifting your feelings about yourself. I know personally, like, dancing is a big part about, like, learning to love yourself. If you can dance in front of a mirror by yourself and just look at your body for what it is and see it moving in, like, a genuine way, I do think that helps a lot in, like, learning how to love who you are and love your body. Okay, so dancing, do something to shift your vibration. It doesn't have to be dance. It can be exercise. It can be going for a walk. It can be swimming. Do something that moves your body, shift your energy, okay? Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being. So you're really integrating a lot right now, okay? All that healing, this is like a wake-up call. Your spirit, your vibration is rising. You're getting upgrades, okay? You're starting to think differently, and that's really powerful. But during those times, it's really important to take care of yourself, which is why you need to get enough sleep, and you need to be drinking enough water, and you need to be nurturing yourself, okay? And trust your path. Maybe it's scary, or it's uncomfortable and it's new to be in this awakening stage where new things are coming to your attention and you're walking away from an old situation, and you need to trust it, okay? If you knew you were supported, what would you do? How would you act? Okay, if you knew that you couldn't fail, or if you knew that if you failed everything would be okay, what would you do? And do it, okay? Because you are being supported. I see a lot of angels and a lot of spirit guides, your animal spirit guides, all around you. We've got angels everywhere in this reading. I don't know if you believe in them, but whatever you believe in is supporting you. Okay, longing for home, belonging. So Mintaken. So this is really just a sign about you being a light worker, and maybe you're finally realizing you're a light worker, and it's hard to feel like you can belong when you start to wake up and when you're doing energetic upgrades and you're leaving behind old situations and you're growing out of things. Belonging can be so hard. It doesn't feel like people get you, okay? So this card is just a validation. But then right after we have the Great Gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. So you might long for belonging. Wow, that's like a weird rhyme. Okay. You might want to belong right now, but it's going to happen, okay? Trust your path. Keep going, okay? It's coming. The Great Gathering, it's a great card. I love that card. It's actually my home screen on my phone because it just makes me feel good to see. It's all coming together. You're attracting your people, and it's happening. Just keep going. There's going to be intuitive things that maybe draw you to other people or other things, and just keep going forward. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to life, okay? Lifting the veil. A new earth. Earthed. Called. The 7 Star Sisters, that's me, baby. Pleiades. Maya is one of the 7 Star Sisters. Okay, and then Star Ancestors. All right. Okay, so group 4. Last set of cards here. Okay, so let's start with Cracked Open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So sometimes we hit rock bottom because that's what we need to grow. And that could have been the situation you were in. Whatever you need to walk away from, maybe you needed it to be that bad because now that's how you're choosing to walk away, and that's how you're choosing to have the power, okay, to take the action, okay? You need to surrender. This could also be about your past life issue. Whatever you're working on, surrender to it. Everything will manifest so much faster. You receive the healing. Surrender to receiving the healing. It's all going to come together, okay? Okay, lifting the veil. Okay, lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Okay, that's why you're walking away. Something is just not aligned with you anymore, and you have the power to leave it behind. You have the power to leave it behind. You are going to experience something so much better and so much newer and so much more congruent with who you are if you walk away, question, why am I in this relationship? Why do I have this job? Is this making me happy? Is this right for me? Okay? A new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. This change is coming for you. Okay? It's happening. Just keep imagining it. Okay? Stay grounded in the present, but keep imagining what's going to come to you, because it's coming. It's happening. Okay? Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Okay. So this is one of the starseed cards here. Learning how to be human. So you are a soul, a spirit, whatever you want. You are a light, and we are all that light. And some of us are not ready to be in a human body. Or, I mean, we're ready. I don't want to say we're not ready, but some of us are not adjusted to it, okay? We've been in bliss, we've been in, synchronicity, and then one day you're born and you live on earth, and it's hard, and then there's pain and suffering, and it's hard. Learning how to be human can be so freaking hard in the world, but not of it. So that's just about, learning your place and waking up to the fact that yeah, it's not easy, and you want to go home, and maybe sometimes you don't want to be here, and especially in a time like this when there's lots of fear and lots of, craziness going on, okay? But be gentle with yourself, be patient with yourself, okay? Your visions are coming true, and you're gonna get what you want, and you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. You're doing your very best, okay? Called soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. See, that's the thing, it's time to step up. You are you, and you are perfect for being you. And you are speaking your truth now. You're expressing your individuality, and you have gifts just like all of us have gifts, okay? And it's coming time for you to step into your gifts and step into your power and take charge, okay? 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life Expression. Okay, I think that you guys we all have something to offer to the world, but I think you guys know what it is, because you're being called to do it, and it's happening. Birthing a creation, you have something to give to us all, and you have the power to do it, okay? And it's time to do it. It's time to express that. It's time to do that, okay? Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, look a little deeper. So, look beyond the surface of things. All right, maybe you have a talent and you thought, well, that's just a talent, or that's just my hobby, and it's not going to do anything for the world, and no one's going to care about it. I don't need to share it. I don't think that's true, okay? I think you need to look a little deeper than that, because you don't know how your talent can better the planet. All right, I do think everything that someone is passionate about, that makes a difference, and I think that changes for people. And there's a new earth coming, as we see here. It's happening. Hold the vision, okay? Bring forth your creation. It's gonna matter, and people are gonna care, okay? We had earlier, I believe we had a card about your tribe, your soul tribe, and you know what? When you put yourself out there and you express yourself and you step up, you're drawing in all these people who are right for you, and whether that's your new romantic partner, new friends, your new chosen family, you're going to call them in by being who you are, and by trusting your path, and by surrendering, allowing yourself to be cracked open. All right, here we go. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Soul Tribe. Yes, okay. Light workers. Okay. Birthing your creation, you're calling in your people, okay? And that's what I've gotten, I think, for all the groups. There was an essence of that, of calling in your people. I think that's so magical right now, is even though we're in this break and we're isolated and there's so much distance, it feels like, but I do think that when we come back together, new things are going to form so rapidly between people, because now we're all so fucking grateful. Excuse my language, I should probably meet that. Now we're also grateful for the people in our lives, and that gratitude just attracts new good things so fast once we're grateful, okay? So anyways, guys, that was group 4. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sitting through me with all the technical difficulties. If any of this resonated, please comment below, and I would love to know if there is a romantic partner coming into your life, because that is so exciting, and I got really excited as I saw those cards come out. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, you guys.